Welcome, 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 everybody. This is Carol of Easy Aura, where we clear negative energy. And what do we have left? Ourselves, our beautiful, buoyant, amazing, outstanding, one-of-a-kind selves. On today's video, we will be continuing on with our love series. This is part 6. We have one more video left. So let's get into it. I am Carol Nelson, therapist and energy healer, and I use Access consciousness-based energy healings, whereby I ask a question or bring up a topic, and then everybody has an energetic response, which is their offering of what they want cleared. I then use a clearing statement to delete that energy. So we all feel lighter, brighter, and more of ourselves. Studied Access Consciousness from its founder, Gary Douglas, many, many years ago in the late 1990s for 6 years, and I continue to study. Please know that there's nothing for you to do but relax, either in a chair, on the floor, in a bed, on a sofa, outside against a tree, on the grass. Just relax in your way. Breathe deeply. I have no power over you. You let go of what you are ready to let go of, nothing more. And if you fall asleep, that is fine too. You still receive the full beneficial effects. Healing. The purpose of these healings is to raise our vibration. We remove blockages to positive thoughts, and we remove negative, to reveal the beauty of you, which is your natural state of floating through life, of having infinite possibilities available to you, and knowing that. So let's get started with the pre-healing by breathing deeply in and out 7 times at your own pace. And every time you breathe out, allow yourself to melt into the furniture or the floor or the ground. Let it take the weight of you, the weight of the day, the busyness of the day, the stress of the day. Let it all go. Melt down into the floor, the ground, into the earth. Every time you breathe out, let go a little bit more. Hold on to nothing. Whatever is important, you will know, you will remember again. Or you can allow the stress of the day, the busyness of the day, to float away above you in helium balloons to the skies, to the universe, to the stars, to the clouds, to the moon, to the sun. Away from you, far, far away, revealing the beauty of you. And revealing whatever it is you're ready to let go of now. This is all part of the pre-healing, creating an environment of positive flow to make it easy to release during the healing. The more we relax and let go of resistance, the greater the beneficial effects of the healing. I say one prayer, and I use the word God. If you do not use the word God, please substitute your word for higher power. We are of God, and we accept what is for our highest good from this healing, and nothing more. I thank you, God, and I send you my love. So be it. Amen. I acknowledge that I am in submission to the powers that create worlds. And I ask the universe to move me out of the way. Any resistance that I may have, we move it out of the way. So this can be a most full and complete healing for everyone, including me. So let's get started. The first question is, whose lies and what lies are we using to create the belief that we are unworthy to love ourselves or love others? All the energy that brings up, times a godzillion. Kindly uncreate and destroy all of that, please. Good, bad, right, wrong, pock pots, all nine shorts, boys, and beyond. And that clearing statement that begins with the words good, bad, right, wrong can be found in the description. So we are releasing quite well. Lots of energy is being released. And my Council of Light, the guides that work with me to question. Right now it's time for me to focus on what we are all releasing. And when we get to a point where we've released enough, I'll get the green light to go on to the next question. So I'm going to be quiet right now. The resistance is coming up. Let's see if it will clear on its own or if I have to address it. Looks like it's clearing on its own. So let me make sure I'll follow it out to completion. like huge anacondas are being released from us and going back up to the heavens, the skies, the moon, the stars, the universe. That no longer serve us. As always, I ask the universe, I ask God to fill the voids, the empty spaces created by our releases, fill those with what is supportive, inspiring, clarifying, love-inducing. And that will be very specific to one of us. What will be supportive to us now? What will be for our greatest good now? Okay. So it looks like the energy is getting lighter and lighter, lighter and lighter, as the release is closing in on its that question. And can we go on? So we can go on to number 2. The next question is, whose lies and what lies are we using to create fear or focus on the negative or something else to justify the belief that we are unworthy to love ourselves or love others? All the energy that brings up, all please, resilient. Kindly uncreate and destroy all that, please. And return to center with consciousness. Good, bad, right, wrong, pock pods, all 9 shorts and beyonds. Lots of energy on that. I'm going to follow that, all of those responses to completion as the universe continues to fill the voids with what is supportive to us and for our greatest and highest good. As the universe does not like emptiness, as we release the old, what doesn't serve us, we receive, we allow in what is supportive now, inspiring now, for our greatest good now. I'm going to be quiet to follow this. Again, it feels like big, fat anacondas, huge snakes being released from us, going back up to the sky, the clouds, the stars, the moon, the sun, wherever it may go to, the universe. I would say back to the greatest light, back to the greatest love, or back to the individuals, the energy patterns that we brought it from. Okay, there are entity attachments, making it easy for us to hold on to old patterns, and they're up to be cleared now. How many entities are there holding old patterns of thought and emotions in place? And to clear them, I have to ask them questions. Who are you? And who are you before that? 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 And who were 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 you before that? And who will you before that? And who will you be in the future? And who will you be after that? And who will you be after that? And who will you be after that? Good. And who will you be after that? Great. We had a very good release there, everybody. And we can go on to number 3. I'm trying to get to 6 questions today. Let's see if we can make it. Okay, the next question 3 is, everything I've done, everything we've done to buy these and other lies that we wanted to believe, to prove that we are unworthy to love and unworthy to be loved. So may we have everything that we've done to buy these and other lies, and any other lies that we wanted to believe, to prove that we are unworthy to love and unworthy to be loved as we create our lives. All the energy that brings up times a godzillion. Where did we learn that from? Who did we buy it from? Why did we buy it? What is the story we keep telling ourselves? What is the value of continuing to hold on to that information? Points of view, so-called truths. All of that energy times a godzillion. Can we kindly uncreate and destroy all of that and return to sender with consciousness? Good, bad, right, wrong, pock pots, all 9 shorts, boys, and beyond. Okay, we go on to the next one. Entities. There are some entities attached to that. And how many entities are there holding all patterns in place of buying lies to believe that we're unworthy and anything else that is a lie about loving and being loved and worthiness, all of that? How many of you are there? And who are you? And who were you before that? 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 And who will you be for? And who will you be in the future? And who will you be after that? 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 Great. Okay. Very, very good release. And let's see. Go on to question 4, and I'm getting a yes. Question 4 is, how much ignorance, less than smartness, false information, belief in false information, etc., have we buried ourselves in to buy the lies that we are unworthy to love and be loved? How much ignorance, less than smartness, false information, etc., etc., have we buried ourselves in to buy the lies that we are unworthy of love and being loved. Love and be loved. All the energy that that brings up times a godzillion, including where did we from? Where did we learn that from? What is the value of holding on to that? What is the story we keep telling ourselves? How did we buy it? Where did we get it from? From whom did we buy it? How did we buy it? What story do we keep telling ourselves? What is the value of holding on to that? All the energy that that brings up times a million. When we kindly uncreate and destroy that, please. Turn to sender with consciousness. Good, bad, right, wrong, pock pots, all nine shorts. And entity attachments with that, so all the entities attached to that as well. How many of you are there, whether you are hidden, invisible, secret, overt, known, unknown, seen, unseen, wanted or unwanted, acknowledged or unacknowledged, in the foreground or background, looping or static, in this dimension, reality, time, space, or universe, or another. No matter where you are, if you are affecting our lives in any way that creates limitation, it's time to go. How many of you are there? And who are you? And this is ad infinitum, any place, time, dimension, ad infinitum, reality, dimension, ad infinitum, and always, always. How many of you are there? Entities, and who are you? And who are you before that? 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 And who will you before that? And who will you be in the future? And who will you be after that? 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 Very good. We complete with 1, 2, 3, and 4. Enough? Okay. 1 to 5. Okay. So what are we actually going to do if we are not unworthy to love and be loved? What are we going to do when we know and we be, do, have, create, and appear as actually worthy to love and be loved? What are we going to do if we, when we know that we are not actually unworthy of all the energy that that brings billion? Can we uncreate this world of that peace? Good, bad, right, wrong, pock pots, all nine shorts. Release, nice yawning, good releases there. The old in with the new. Complete. Now let the energy come up. Let more energy come up. So I'm gonna let more energy be released before I go on to the last one. Good releasing, everybody. Just relax If you sleep, it's fine. Can we go on to the last one? Yes, okay. It's what satisfying offers and opportunities as a direct worthy to love and be loved. If we not acknowledge what satisfying offers and opportunities as a direct worthy to love, and if we not acknowledged all the energy that brings up. May we have all of it, please. Kindly that, please. Good, bad, and we turn descending with consciousness. Good, bad, right, wrong, POC, POTS, all minds. Lots of nice pacing on this. So there are some entity attachments to this. How many entities are attached to this? Keeping us in the dark about being aware of offers, opportunities, and open doors available to us as we feel more worthy to love and be loved. How many of you are there? Keeping us in the dark about this? And who are you? And who are you before that? 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 And who will you be in the future? And who will you be after that? 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 Okay, are we complete for today? Oh, what a wonderful clearing, everybody. Outstanding. You've done a wonderful job. If you feel like you want to release some more, just listen to the replay. I have put the timestamps in the description. So let's see how many minutes the Spirit tells me to continue to play the music so that we can get up to speed with beneficial effects of today's release and healing. Getting 14 minutes, so the music will play for an additional minimum of 14 minutes. If you can give yourself the luxury of relaxing where you are to allow the body to beneficial effects of today's healing, please do that. At least a minimum of 14 minutes or more. If you can sleep, great. So that is, if you have the vitality and feel complete and have to go, completely understand this is your life. And when you can get a chance, rest and relax. And if you don't, just behave consciously. Be aware of where you are in space, how the body is moving, and listen to the body. If it wants to move slowly, move slowly. If it wants to sit, and when it wants to rest, rest. Give it as much as you can. So I'm going to let this music play. And before I do that, I want to say thank you for letting me be of service to you. Kindly like, share, comment if you care to and find value here. The bliss of me is saluting the bliss of you. I want to acknowledge some of the people who have been able to leave comments. So at the end of this video, you will see acknowledgement of some beloved subscribers or viewers who have been kind enough to leave comments recently, like Miss Lenora and someone new. Thank you very much. And please know the energy that comes up from now until the end of this video, I will be focusing on to help us all to clear it. As right now there's something that came up, so I will pay attention to it as this music plays out. Kindly enjoy the rest of your day, and thank you again for peace and blessing.